I was one of those young people that decided really early on in my life that I wanted to be a solicitor because I enjoyed helping people.
A dispute had arisen between myself and a firm of insolvency practitioners to do with a business that I was previously involved in.
From day one, I was aware of what the issue was, which was that he had a substantial claim which was being pursued by some liquidators, and it was for quite a hefty claim.
Initially, I tried to sort of deal with the issue directly, obviously trying not to incur additional costs. The matter got more and more complex.
We felt that there was scope for us to actually deal with matters differently and actually have a more robust and direct approach with them to ensure that we could get the matter settled as soon as possible.
Monica and her colleagues were very thorough in really trying to get into the nitty-gritty of how this had all come about, understanding the ins and outs, looking at the evidence on both sides really, so that we could come up with as watertight a response as we possibly could in the first instance.
So our key point was, let's get this done quickly, let's get this done cheaply, and let's try and get this resolved for a better outcome for him. We wanted to keep things cheap by way of communicating the most cost-effective way, which was by email and telephone. The other approach was really, as far as Paul was concerned, was to be transparent. So rather than give him an overall quote of this is what it could cost until the conclusion of the case, actually take him step by step. So it could be initially, right, we're going to review the matter and then give you some initial advice. The next step would then be, okay, we're going to contact the other side and we're going to have some correspondence with them. And so that he was clear not only of our costs, but we could try and deal with things stage by stage so that it would result in an effective conclusion quicker. I knew the game plan that they had in mind in order to reach the conclusion that they wanted. So having that experience, having the knowledge of how an insolvency practitioner thinks was really important as far as me taking the matter further, because I could preempt in many ways what steps they would take and what they perhaps wouldn't do from a cost point of view.
It was really refreshing to have that feeling that someone else was on my side and able to sort of look at things objectively and sympathetically in many respects, having understood that the matter had been dragging on for so long and the pressure was quite immense.
I mean, I was just absolutely overwhelmed and really, really happy with the response.
It was absolutely essential that I sought legal advice from a solicitor and a firm of solicitors that really knew what they were doing, understood the complex situation that I was in, and were able to fend off the other side successfully. The outcome, obviously a massive weight off my shoulders in the end. I was able just to put that matter behind me once and for all.